Watched some NBA last night. Victor Wembanyama, if you don't get him now, you're not going to get him. He is spectacular. Now, he went against the Joker last night, and Joker put up some great points. He had 42. He had 16 rebounds, 6 assists. But as far as style points, Victor Wembanyama had 23, 15, 8 assists, 9 blocks. The last player who put up those kind of numbers, Chris Webber, back in 1999.
Woo! Ow! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! This is the stat of the day!
Stat of the day brought to you by Panini America, the official trading cards of the Dan Patrick Show. This first hour brought to you by the great folks at TireRack.com, the official tire expert of this program. Try the Tire Decision Guide, full lineup of Hankook tires, special offers, free road hazard protection, mobile tire installation. TireRack.com is the way tire buying should be. Once again, we say good morning. Watching on Peacock, operator Tyler standing by, 877-3DP Show. Email address, dp@danpatrick.com. Twitter handle @DP Show. Yes, Paul?
Wembanyama's stats by month are going up rapidly. Like if you go back to October, November, he averaged about 18 points a game and just under 10 rebounds. In March, he averaged 23 a game, 12 rebounds, and 4 blocks. His minutes are up. His percentages are up. He's taking more shots. He's hitting more shots. It's going rapidly in the right direction.
Well, the team isn't, but he is. And that's what I kept saying all year long. Can you get a legitimate point guard for him? And, Greg Popovich is one of the greatest coaches of all time. It doesn't seem like he falls under any real criticism. If this is Bill Belichick, they want to run him out of town. But Greg Popovich has got this incredible talent there. And I don't know if it was one of those, let me wait and see what we have and then we can build around it. Maybe that's the case because you're going to have another high draft pick again. But you watch Wembanyama, and he went toe-to-toe with the Joker last night. And, there was one scoop shot left-handed that he did that, nobody attempts that, let alone makes it. Then he goes to the other end and he blocks Joker. He's a lot of fun to watch. And when he figures out how to play the game, spacing, you get a legitimate point guard to get him the ball, he's going to be, one of those 25, 15, and 5 blocks a night. Yes, Eden.
Yeah, I wonder if that's what Pop is doing, is taking a year to say, so we essentially have a 7'4" forward who plays like a point guard. Mm-hmm. Let's see how this works first, and then surround him with a bunch of people.
Well, they certainly know how good he is now, and there's no excuses for next year.
And kind of under the radar still. He doesn't get a lot of attention, all things considered.
Yeah, because we get caught up and, the networks keep bringing you the Celtics, the Warriors, the Lakers. Joel Embiid came back. He's in San Antonio. They're not a good team, but he's a really good player and fun to watch. But, you still go back to he's got all this talent, and then you watch Joker, who moves slowly, methodically, but somehow, some way going against Victor Wembanyama, who's 7'4", and can run the floor and is far more athletic. Joker still puts up 42. I'm wondering if Luka somehow steals the MVP. Luka had another big game last night. Now, they did lose to Golden State, but he has at least 20 triple-doubles. And, so you got Luka, Jokic, and Sabonis each have at least 20 triple-doubles. First time that's happened in 40 years. And
stat of the day, stat of the day, stat of the day, stat of the day. Here comes that
what?
Stat of the day.
So the Warriors beat Dallas last night. Mavericks had a 7-game winning streak. Luka went for 30, 12, and 11. So he's had 20 triple-doubles this season. He's averaging 34, 9, and almost 10 assists per game. The highest combined points, rebounds, and assists by any qualifier since 1971, when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar averaged 34.8, 16.6 rebounds, 4.6 assists per game. So these are big numbers that he's putting up. And the writers always love a new story, and Luka winning the MVP. I don't know if they might be going, they got to fill out their ballot going, okay, we got to give it to Joker. Because it almost felt that way last year, then he won the title. But with Luka, man, Luka's putting up numbers that can't be denied. And I think he's got the second best odds. It feels like it's Joker and then it's Luka here for the MVP. It's a two-man race. But I wonder if Luka somehow steals this. All right, Seton, poll question. What do you have for me?
Well, we have a monster championship game coming up Thursday.
Okay.
So I know you're excited about that. It's true battle of titans for all the marbles.
Okay.
Who you got, the Pirates of Seton Hall or the Indiana State Sycamores? The NIT is wrapping up, Dan.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I watched a little bit of that last night.
The NIT is happening.
I just love the nicknames for Indiana State's big man. They've called him Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a white guy.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, he's a white guy.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Cream. And then here was another one, Milk Chamberlain. Robbie Avila.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Larry
man.
Blurred is very popular.
Larry Blurred is pretty good, too.
Everyone likes that.
He's a lot of fun to watch. It's one of those, I wish they would have made the tournament, but then they would already be out of the tournament probably. Maybe they would have been a one and done. So now you get a little bit more run. Basketball last night. I did watch the McDonald's All-American game. And Ron Harper's son is going to Rutgers, and he can play. He's not going to be at Rutgers very long.
Rutgers.
Yes. Yes. Dylan Harper is going to Rutgers. He can play. He won't be there too long. Cooper Flagg going to Duke, and he checks the boxes of all the things you want at Duke. Yep, that check. Yep, that check. That check. Yeah, he's our guy. Get ready to be a villain, Coop. Yes, Marv.
Yeah, Dylan Harper. Either he's only going to be at Rutgers for 1 year. Either he's going to the NBA or he's going in the transfer portal. He ain't staying there very long.
Thank you, Marvin. Yes, Seton.
Dylan Harper was offered by Kansas, Indiana, Duke, Auburn, and Rutgers.
Yes, Paul.
Here's a story at NJ.com. It's one of the biggest newspaper conglomerates in New Jersey. Prudential Financial, which has two large displays inside Jersey Mike's Arena, by the way, Fritzy's Rutgers arena name. Prudential Financial, a $1 billion corporation, is the new NIL partner of Rutgers Sports. A transformative NIL deal, and that was signed 2 months ago. That explains maybe a little bit of the recruiting class.
Okay. All right. Got a little cash there. Spent it. They got a good recruiting class come in at Rutgers. So maybe there'll be a force in the Big Ten.
Getting a piece of the rock.
Thank you, Todd. Maybe they gave him a building. The Prudential Center. Here you go. Give you a building. Come in and help us in Piscataway.
Hey, staying home.
Yeah.
Hometown hero.
Well, there's a few. Yeah, at least he's from Jersey. When Michael Beasley went to Kansas State, and then you're like, wait a minute here.
OJ Mayo going to USC?
Yeah. Well.
No. That raised red flags.
Yeah.
He's from West Virginia / Ohio.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. USC sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds like a pretty great place to go to school, gotta admit.
I don't want to have any disparaging comments, about Kansas State, but that was a little bit of a surprise that Michael Beasley went to K-State.
Huh.
Yeah.
K-State, really?
Yeah.
He might have had a third cousin in the area. I'm not sure. I got to check his bio.
Manhattan, Kansas. And I wonder if they said, hey, how about Manhattan? I'm in.
The big
Yeah. I get to play in the garden.
Yeah.
No. Manhattan, Kansas. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. You know what? This won't look awkward. This won't look like, something's up here. You're going to go to Kansas State. Yeah. Okay.